Hello fellow YouTubers and friends, update time again with me, Bruce Lee Junfan 13. So I've got a pretty good bunch of stuff this time. Well, usually try and save up, my updates until I've got, a nice little amount. So yeah, I've been quite busy. So I'll get straight into it. And the first one is, I hope the lighting is okay and you can see these. The first one is The Lost Boys. So I only picked this one up the other day, and quite impressed with how the picture quality looks actually. So really, really bright and nice looking. So watched it again. I've seen it millions of times, but glad to finally get it on Blu-ray. Next, it's I've not watched this one yet. It's Eyes Wide Shut by Stanley Kubrick. So like I say, I've seen a few Stanley Kubrick, but this one is, I think it was the last one that he ever did. Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman in it. So apparently it's like a Christmassy type one. I might just save it until more Christmas time. It's not that far away, is it? So it's supposed to be pretty good. I've read some good reviews of it. So yeah, give that a go. Next is a new release, still in its plastic. I've only just got today. It's the Live, Die, Repeat, Edge of Tomorrow big release of this week. I've heard a fair few good reviews of it, so I decided to think, I'll give it a go. I know it's only like a 12, but I thought, it's got some pretty good reviews, and I'm not a big Tom Cruise fan, but he has done some pretty good films. So I'll have a look at that one. Next is Zodiac. So not actually watched this one yet. So there's the inside, and the outside cover is sort of like a like police type form stuff, like material as well. So all about the Zodiac killer and how the police, did the inquest, like the investigation and stuff like that. So it's got a few really good, famous characters in it. It's got I can never remember his name, who's in Donnie Darko, and like Robert Downey Jr. and stuff like that. So it's quite a long film, so I'll probably wait till I got a good spare afternoon to watch that. Next up is VHS. Did watch this one the other night, so I thought it was pretty good. I did like the story. It's quite freaky actually in parts, so I did quite enjoy that one. So some people say the second one's better, some say it's not as good. It depends on personal taste, doesn't it, at the end of the day? But I was quite into it. Next, Devil's Rejects. Don't really have to say much about this one. A lot of people's, in their favourite lists. So I haven't watched any of the special features, but I've watched the film. Looks pretty good. Next, the last horror film on 88 Films. So I only got it because it's not been out very long. I'm a Joe Spinell fan, and I thought, well, I've heard of it before, but I've never seen any release. So when 88 Films are quickly becoming one of my favourites, up there with not quite good as Arrow and stuff, but I mean they're getting there. You get a cool little book and reversible sleeve. So yeah, and they did a good job on transfer. Looks really nice. Just slightly disappointed with the movie though. I mean, it was okay, but I won't be rushing to revisit. But I did expect a bit more, but it feels like the ending was a bit sort of rushed. They didn't really know how to finish the film or something, I don't know. But it was okay. This is another new release. Just got this morning, still in plastic. It's Oculus. So I never got to see it at the cinema, so I really wanted to watch it. And my friend, he said it was a pretty good film, so I trust his judgment on it. So I'll be looking forward to that one, and really nice slipcover as well. So nice and spooky. I'll save that one for, might save it for Halloween, but I'm supposed to be going to see like Ouija, so whatever. And yeah, I'll probably save that one for nearer Halloween, I think, to watch that one. Next one, quite a pleasant surprise, Ali Roth's Aftershock. So I wouldn't really call it a horror film as such. It's more like a disaster movie with a bit of blood and guts thrown in. Sort of a bit like The Purge as well, in a way. Got hints of The Purge in there, sort of thing, with the actual kills and brutality that happens. But I quite enjoyed that. So surprising that it was okay. Just another one for my Dead collection, Day of the Dead, the remake. I can't recommend this one. It's, you know, I've caught it on the Horror Channel a couple of times. It's okay, but Day of the Dead, the original, is one of my favourite all-time zombie movies, and this doesn't even cut it. It doesn't even come close. It's not even in the same ballpark. It's quite sort of like cheaply made, and you know, the acting is pretty terrible at times. It's cheesy, you know. I won't be rushing to rewatch. It was just an impulse buy, really, because it was only like £2.50. I thought, yeah, might as well get it. Now, one that I'm loving to have in the collection now is the German import release of Fright Night. I watched this the other night with the missus, and the transfer is beautiful. You know, it was so good. There's a picture of Chris Sarandon on the back, and I forgot how good this movie was. I mean, I loved every second of it. You know, I really liked it. I was tempted to get it on DVD not long ago, but I mean, I really try not to buy DVD anymore. You know, the house is cluttered with them. I never watch them after I've seen them once. You know, and I prefer to just get them in the best quality. And I was really impressed with this one. So if you can't afford the Twilight Time edition, you know, this is the one to go for. It's bare bones, no special features at all, really. But if you just love the movie, I'd get that. Next, I've not watched it yet, is Inbred. UK made, I think Yorkshire. Seems like a low budget type Evil Aliens, The Cottage, Severance type, you know, in that type of vein, type of movie. So I do like, I mean, you do get some UK ones that are a bit, you know, cheesy, and, you know, the effects leave to a bit to be desired. But, I mean, you get that everywhere, really. But I look forward to this. I see it quite a lot being posted on the horror, you know, like pages on Facebook and stuff. So I look forward to that one. And last is Antichrist. I have tried to watch it before. It's been on the Horror Channel, and you know, I only sort of watched about 10 minutes of it, and it was all a bit sort of like arty and stuff, and it's not really what I go for. But it was quite cheap, and I thought, you know, it gets a lot of good reviews. Said it's really gory and stuff on the back. So I thought I'll, you know, I'm one for always giving a second chance and another go to films. So you know, watch the most films as you possibly can. Get knowledgeable up on your horror releases and stuff. So I'll give that another go and see what it's like, eh? So that was my update for this month, and I'll hope you enjoyed that. See you again.